Aloha, it's Matthew. I am back. Earlier this morning, I tried out Holo Taco for the first time, as you can see. And my thoughts on this are, it is a cohesive collection and the colors look great together, but I don't know that they look great as a Skittle Mani. And if you don't think so, that's fine, because I don't think so. I think there are some very complementary colors. This Modest Moss and the Not Pressed, great together. The pink and tan, the low-key blushing, and the Stay Grounded, okay together. The Stay Grounded and the Modest Moss, if I ever have to do anything that's camouflage, those are the colors. And that little bump right there, that's my own fault. I don't know what happened there. But and individually, I like the Brick Wall. I like the Modest Moss. The Stay Grounded. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off. I like the Not Pressed by itself. And even the Low-Key Blushing. I don't know that I would wear it as a full mani. And then this one is the Nightshade. So when I was painting them earlier, I said that, oh, I forgot to wrap the tips. That's new for me, because my nails are, I used to keep them right short up to the, but nowadays I've been keeping them just a little bit longer, and I need to learn to wrap that tip, because in the last 5 hours, I got a chip already. Okay, can you see it? Is it in focus? I got the tiniest little chip right there, and I wouldn't call that tip wear. It is definitely, is it gonna focus? It is definitely, well, you're just gonna have to believe me. I think you can see it. Oh, there we go. That little bit right there. And then on this one, there's a little chip there as well. I would call that tip wear. But I also didn't put on my Orly Won't chip. I usually put that on as a top coat, and then I put a quick dry top coat. But thinking that I was coming back to them to open this box, I just skipped right to the quick dry top coat. And so there are a couple factors there. I'm gonna keep trying these and wear them in different combinations, because I think they're great formula and they're great self-leveling and very opaque. And then this fallen flake or fallen leaf taco, I didn't put on any nails yet. So some nails are going to get this, and then some nails we're going to stamp. I think this Holo Taco will stamp. And then, so that's my base for today. But here is the October Mani by Me kit. I haven't gotten in here at all. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look. I know it's in here because I watched the spoiler video on the Maniology YouTube. It's gnome stuff, gnome themed and fall autumn themed. So we've got acorn stamping polish, which is a dark brown cream, and then artichoke is a yellow green stamping polish with a duochrome finish. So that's cool. The two polishes in here are stamping kind. And then Gnome Sweet Gnome, we've got some inspiration here, which that one looks kind of fun for on top of this one maybe, or we'll see what happens. I'm kind of going to wing this part of it. I meant to plan out which things I wanted to stamp, but here we are. Earlier today, I filed the paperwork for my divorce from my marriage 7 years ago. So that's what I was doing today. Thrilling, I know. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Stamping guide comes with every Mani by Me kit to help you walk through it. You get 2 exclusive stamping plates that you can only get through the Mani by Me kit. If you are a current subscriber, you can back order older kits. Sorry, I'm looking for something to cut this open. You can back order kits and plates. If they don't have the whole kit, you can order the plate if they still have it. But it's not available to the general public. You have to be a member of the Mani by Me. And so I just recently subscribed. I subscribed in the September, so last month's box. But I went ahead and ordered some back kits that are available. I went and I got July and August. I already showed you that I went back and got June, but I think I'm going to redo that video because most of the time I was off off the frame when I was showing finished results, and when I was painting I was off the frame, out of frame. I'm learning how to make these videos, and so there's that. Okay, so here's the acorn, and look at that shimmer. That one is artichoke, and we will swatch those out on the top there. All right, let's take a look at these plates. Okay. Okay, so I told myself, just go ahead and sign up for the kits and get a year's worth, and don't put off any of the orders. Because if you see one ahead of time, like when you look at the video on the 23rd, if you decide you don't like the plates, or you don't like the polish, or you need to take a break, you need to put your subscription on pause, you can do that. You can skip a month. But I thought I was going to get every month for a year and see how it turns out. So this one, excuse me, has some Build-A-Gnome over here. So you can put the feet and then some sort of beard or mustache. There are bow ties and bows and hats. And then also up here you got items you can put in their hands. Rake, a little trowel, holding a pumpkin. That's super cute. But if you're not into gnomes, there's these like Nordic looking animals here, and then you got your strip of woodland creatures right there too. Some boots with flowers. Oh, the stack of pumpkins is cute. I think that's the one that I pointed out on the inspiration card. Let's pull that back. That stack right there looks just like that. Some probably sunflowers, maybe Gerber daisies. And then you got some more. There's mushrooms and foliage. There we go. Mushrooms and foliage, and then mushroom houses. That's the first plate. Oh, I guess technically that's MXM 114. This one is MXM 113. And a lot more gnome themed stuff. Except like this one here, it looks more Nordic. And so does this one. And these little ones look like they're the same as these larger style, just on a smaller pattern with leaf bits and whatnot. Okay, so I have a rough idea. Ooh, and autumn leaves over here. If you're not feeling the gnome stuff, there's still a lot of things on the plates that are not gnome themed. Okay, and then the special gift, the surprise gift in the kit this month are these latex-free barriers. So you can take that off and then stick it around your cuticle here and block off. That would have helped me earlier on these gradients, which it's the first time I've ever tried gradient, and they are messy. Like you can see up here, my cuticles, I've got a lot of dark green, and in these cuticles, I've got purple. So I wish I would have had these earlier. I knew that they were in the box, but I didn't want to open the box ahead of time and sneak into it. So, and then I was saying in the video it's going up right now. It's uploading to YouTube. In that video, I was saying that Pride for Honolulu over on Oahu is the second weekend, or the second to last weekend of October. And so I'm going to be heading over for that. And I want to make a rainbow gradient across my whole, like red to orange, orange to yellow, across the way, across all of them. And so for that, I'm definitely going to utilize those barriers. And they may look small in there, right? But the fabric stretches a little bit. So you'd start here and then stretch it around nice and taut right along there, you know, and then tuck it under here. And then the same on the other side. And then they'll stay on while you're doing your nail art. Okay, so the plan for today, let's take the polishes it came with and swatch those out on top. And then I also ordered this one on the side. This is coconut, which is just a nice off-white. It's like a bone color. Cream colored, if you will. Let's see. So, side note, I ordered the Sunrays collection here, Sunrays. And I got the bundle that comes with the plate binder or the book, you know, where you can store your stamping plates. And then it also comes with a stamper that's this orange design, an ice cube stamper. And then it also comes with this plate here. Let me pull it out. It's called Shell Yeah. And this is what I was going to do this last week. I was going to do show you those polishes, do a stamping pattern based on this stuff. And then I went to go look at the website and the whole bundle sold out. And the polishes are sold out and the book is sold out. I think that the polishes are going to get restocked, and I believe that they do have the plate. So if you want to see me do that video, let me know, because I want to do it before next summer, but I don't want to do it and then have a whole bunch of people be disappointed that it's not in stock. But, you know, a lot of you, if it's sold out, that means a lot of you might have it. So there's that too. Let me know. Comment, like and subscribe to this video, you know, all the YouTube things, so that more people can see my nail stuff. Okay, so to begin with, since I didn't use the topper that comes with the collection, I thought I would put it on this one and this one and this one, because those 3 nails have all 6 colors of the collection ingredient wise. So I think if I do that topper on all 3 of these, that you get a feel for it on all the colors, even if I don't do it over an entire solid nail. So that's the game plan. Let's swatch these out, and then let's put those on, and then we can stamp on the rest of the nails. Okay, so we got a stamper and a scraper card, and oh yeah, that's right. I had the intro set up with nice displays of everything, but now I gotta put this down. I don't have a silicone mat yet, it will happen. It will come together. Currently, I'm just using paper towels to keep my desk clean. Okay, so we got a card. We got a stamper. We got our plates. For swatching polishes, I like to use this plate right here, which is the brushstroke plate M298. And I like to use these brush strokes across the top. And usually I can get like 3 without having to clean my plate, so that's a bonus. So since we're swatching 3, let's aim for that. So we'll go acorn, artichoke, and then coconut over on this one. So let's go ahead and grab this. In the back ordered kits that I bought in the July kit, there is a sticky stamper station that I want to use. But again, I'm going to wait to open that box until I make a video about it. And then I also ordered the August one, which is steampunk. So that's going to be pretty cool. And then I went as far back as May, which was like flowers and bees. And personally, not that thrilled with the flowers, but there were some pretty cool ones. There were some Gerber daisy ones that there were some pretty cool background or some patterns that I saw where people used it in the background and then put something else in the front, which they were kind of like tone on tone in the background. Okay, let's get this one. Okay. That up. All right, and then I'm just gonna get those edges out of there. Okay, and then right across the top here. And then sticking to paper is sometimes a little tricky. There we go. It sticks to nails better than this paper surface, but that shows you it's a really deep, deep, deep brown, almost black brown, because on the black it almost looks black. So this would be a good, well, a dupe for black, or if you wanted something in your design that you want a dark color, but you don't want necessarily the stark black, then that would be a great alternative. All right, and this one is Artichoke B499. Sorry, I don't think I said the acorn is B498. And the polishes are early access for the Mani by Me kit subscribers, but they will come, if there's leftover stock, then they come available on the main website. So let's get that one spread. Okay. Pick it up, clean it up. All right, and all right. Oh yeah, look at that shimmer. Try to catch, there you go, catch that light. So it kind of head on, it's a little bit sheer, ever so slightly, but when it catches that light, boom, got a beautiful and a beautiful shimmer in it. And then I thought that just going along with fall theme stuff, that this would probably be oh, that's right, because I had seen, or is it this fox? And I think that if I pull him up, I'm going to want to reverse stamp and paint him in, color him in with this and the red, maybe. I think that would, well, yeah, those are the ones that I would think to make fox colors. But I don't know, I'm looking at it and the outline looks kind of cute just being just an outline, but we'll see if we paint it in. Okay, so coconut here. I don't think I said the number on this one. Let's see, B268. Okay. Get up. And then clean up that stuff. There, clean that off the stamper. And I like to go right over those words in the middle because it shows a little bit more if there's transparency. But you can see you get a nice, it's almost like a ghosty color on black and dark colors, and then there's definitely a cream on lighter colors. Okay, so there's that. I will clean up this plate a little bit later. Get it out of the way for a sec. Okay, so let's figure out this pinky. This pinky is green. I think that on the green, I would like to use this Stay Grounded. I think this will stamp because of how opaque it was. And I want to do a leaf design. So I'm going to do that one. Or I think I'm going to go for this one. Okay, so I think it is all going to fit on my nail, so I don't think I need any latex barrier. Or like, what I mean by latex barrier is paint on latex. You'll see here in a minute, next time I do one that is like a full nail design, I'll put on, like, yeah, you'll see. Okay, so on the green, we're going to put the leaves. Okay. I don't know, I keep grabbing this small card. I bought that big one. No, okay. Maybe they won't be the best for stamping. Let's clean that off. Okay. So I got a little grabber tool here. If you look on Maniology's website, they have one that's a pineapple. Mine's just plain old. I bought it for cheapo off of Amazon, but it holds a cotton ball. And then when you're cleaning up with acetone, you won't screw up your manicure. Okay. There was only the tiniest bit of polish in there, but it's like fighting to come out. I might have been wrong about these polishes' ability to stamp. I mean, they're not designated as a stamping polish, and nor does anybody at Holo Taco say that they are good for stamping. So let's try one more time. I'm going to go for this one. I keep grabbing this small card. Okay, I'm going to use the big one because I just think it'll be easier for my hand. Okay, so I think we just need to move quickly. Plenty of polish. Okay, here we go. So off the side, pick it up. Nope. Okay. So there's that. Hollow Taco says no. Okay. I'm going to have to do a little bit of pivoting. I have my, what are they called? I have my Maniology stamping polishes behind me, so if I need to just grab a color real quick, I can just do that. But let's get this cleaned off the plate. Like, look at that. Like, it doesn't want to come out of those grooves. And I really like that design, so maybe I mean, it's wet with acetone. Um, More acetone. I mean, even if it's a regular nail polish and not a stamping, it should clean off. Okay, I'm gonna abandon that for right now. I can come back with like a scrub brush or something when it does not want to participate. Okay, so okay, well, we'll come back to that. In the meantime, let's shift gears and use this leaf and let's use the artichoke. That should show up on here. Okay. Okay. All right. We're just going to go right a little bit. Yeah, I don't want it dead on in the center. A little bit angled. There we go. And now that is a little bit subtle, being like a green shimmer on a green. That turned out really nicely. Can you even see it? I'm trying to get it to focus. I would say that is definitely a subtle design. Probably not the best for camera. Okay, so then the next one is a gradient, and I wanted to use the fallen leaf taco for that one. And there's, ooh, oh, oh wow. I mean, it looked beautiful online, but look at that. Look at the colors in there. Yeah, they definitely did right. I just feel like I should just throw in the towel and put the fallen leaf taco on the rest of them. Okay, brown. We can do something on brown. We can definitely do something here. Okay, this is a larger nail, so maybe we can put like that bear, the bear here. I think that's going to go on this one. And the bear, we'll do it in the acorn, dark brown polish. And I'm going to go ahead and hit this stuff that's around it. And so that way there's some other designs. But if the rabbit gets on there or the hedgehog, I'm going to pluck those off. You hear that Koki frog starting? It's a little bit early. Normally they don't start until dusk. But I'm cutting it close today. Typically I paint my nails the night before that's not a good pickup. Typically I paint my nails the night before for a stamping maniology, but I did them first thing this morning, which is where everything went wrong. Tried doing gradients and maybe this is a new kind of acetone, which should still work like acetone, right? Okay, let me get rid of that cotton ball. Let's start again here. Okay, fresh cotton ball. And then we got different kind of, there's a saturated cotton ball now. Okay, so if this doesn't work, then nothing's going to. There it goes. I don't know what was going on with that first one, but that came right clear. While I have this one saturated, I'm going to go ahead and grab that one that wasn't cleaning earlier. Oh yeah, this is just taking it right. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know. That's the one that wasn't working is a new. It's the same brand that I normally use. It's just a different. It says moisturizing formula. Maybe that's the problem. I got it because it has this really cool dispenser, like a push pump dispenser. And maybe I'm just going to have to use that for other nail polish removal stuff, since it didn't seem to want to work on these plates. That's weird though. I mean, it's the same brand that I normally get, just a different, I guess it's a different formula. So there's that. Okay. So let's come back to the bear. Okay. He's in this. I have a fan blowing because it's just unreasonably hot. It's still summertime here in Hawaii. I mean, I realize I'm doing like a fall mani and everything's fall inspired with these colors and plates, but it's still like in the high 80s. Okay, pick him up. Oh, that's so much better. Get rid of the hedgehog and the bunny if he's there. Okay, let's go for it. On the middle finger. I'm just gonna commit. No one's gonna know. His little foot, I don't know if you saw that. Probably did. His little foot is actually right there. All right, I think it's time for a deep breath and a re-centering myself because of that. My initial plan went totally astray, and now I'm thinking more on the fly. Okay, well, it's still cute. It's a bear. It's got little leaves and mushrooms and acorns and stuff around it. It's super cute. His little foot just looks like it's sitting at a weird angle there. And no one should be looking that closely at your nails. Get that little bit off the cuticles. Yeah. That little bit right there. Perfect. Cool. I mean, it did turn out kind of cute. Sorry there's so much glare. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna put a matte top coat on the end here. Okay, so now this one, no tough decision. It's just gonna be Fallen Flake Taco. Mhm. Seems like the more you brush it, the more it deposits the fallen flakes. Oh man. Oh wow, the colors on that. There's like fuchsia and gold and green. I really hope that's translating on camera because it just looks spectacular in real life. I think that, yeah, my next mini is definitely going to be probably a solid set of one of those. I mean, that might be the rest of the. I was going to say the rest of the fall, but that basically ends after this mani for me. Come October, it's time for Halloween stuff. My birthday is in Halloween, it's in Halloween. It's in October. So, October 29th. So that the trip to Oahu for Pride is kind of for Pride and for my birthday. So, oh my God, look at it over here and here, just those colors. And then I think that they're also going to look, oh wow, I think that it's really going to look spot on with a matte top coat. Okay, so we got the biggest nail here. We got the most space to do something. Let's find a larger design. Um, hmm. Should I build a gnome? Maybe I'll build a gnome on that nail with like some legs and I want him to be holding a pumpkin. So I guess it goes legs, beard, pumpkin, and hands on top of that. Oh, I didn't really think this out. Maybe I need to do body, hands with a pumpkin, and then I can just do a mustache for now until I figure out how the beard, because you got to do it in the right order or the beard is going to hang on top of the pumpkin. In real life, you would be, if you were holding a pumpkin and you had a really big beard, the pumpkin would sit in front of your beard, right? Okay, so we're going to go legs, beard, pumpkin, hat, and nose. It's set. Okay, wish me luck. So again, instead of using black, I'm going to use this acorn like a black. Okay, so we're going to do, might as well do a wide set of legs because I got plenty of area there. And then, is that what I want? Ooh, okay, nope, I found it. This one, this is what I want to do on the thumb. I want to do the gnomes across the whole, because I have a really wide thumb, so there aren't many designs that go across the whole nail for me. So finding one that does, that's thrilling. Okay, let's take a second here, and if it's going to go right across the front there, I need to put some of this latex barrier. Now, you might be saying, Matthew, that kit came with protectors. Why aren't you employing those? But there's 30 in there, and I know I'm going to use 10 for that rainbow gradient. And personally, I've used the liquid latex way more, so I'm more comfortable with it on camera here. I'm already having issues with trying to pick polishes that aren't stamping. I don't want to fumble with trying to put one of those on and have you guys sit here and watch me do that while I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, so there's that. Let that dry a little bit, right? So let that dry. Let's skip over to this hand. When will I learn? Earlier in the day, I was saying I should start with this hand and then work with this hand, because when this one's wet, like those two nails are and this is, it's going to be more difficult to work on this hand. I'm going to have to put a big sign in front of me. Right hand first. Okay. Easy enough for this one, though, because we're going to use that fallen flake taco again. I feel like this is going to be the topper for the season. I think it's going to be going into almost every manicure. Okay. So, complete transparency, I wasn't thrilled about this purple to red gradient on the nail, but covering it up with that sparkly kind of changed my mind. I'm okay with that. Don't know that I would do it again, but I'm much happier with it now. Oh my god. That fallen flake taco is hitting the light. I know you're being able to see it. I don't think it's translating on camera though. In real life, it is wild. Okay, so let's figure out what we're going to put on that pink peaky. Let's go for flowers. Let's do these Gerber daisies. And I'm going to pick the acorn polish. I'm going to do it in this direction so that I can scrape this way, but then I'm going to flip it around when it goes on the nail. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Scrape. Pick it up. I think I need to move a little quicker with this color. I turned the fan off. I don't know if you can hear the difference, but now I'm just dripping sweat. You can't see though, so it's just fine. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Here we go. Maybe I just need to put down more polish. Be more generous with this. And then move. Oh, of course. I left stuff on my stamper head. Right as I'm saying I need to move faster. Okay. Here goes nothing. That's so much better. So much better. Okay. So now this is the base. So I want it like this. I'm going to put it right up against my cuticle. Yeah. Oh yeah, that one turned out right. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to, oh, there we go. There's a focus. So turn it side to side so you can see past the glare. It's a nice solid outline. If you wanted to color in those flowers and the leaves. Oh, they could be sunflowers too, instead of Gerber daisies. Okay, so now this one, okay, that's almost dry. We'll come back and build the gnome on that one. This one, let's do the, oh, let's do a full nail design. Let's do this one and let's do it in the dark. I hope we can move quick enough on this one. Okay. I think, yeah, I want to do this full nail design. And so it's going to need, let's give it a whirl. It's going to need a barrier. Let's give this, these, I mean, you know, they send these tools and I've never used one before. So let's give it a try and see how it turns out. Okay, so they said it's best if you peel it up from the corner, right? Instead of from like one of the tips of the U there. Okay. And you know, try and do this on screen. Okay. So, okay. Huh. Got it. It looks like there's a little bit of like adhesive right on the edge where it's sticking to my nail. That's not, that is not wanted. Okay, let's get along the back side here. Okay. Sorry if I keep going out of frame. I'm concentrating pretty, oh, shouldn't be using that finger. Okay. I'm concentrating. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, yeah, this is totally what I needed earlier when I was doing those um, gradients, because I think I pointed out this green and that purple stained my cuticle. Okay, and then let's pull this part under. Okay, it's on. A little bit of struggle, and when it comes time to do all 10 fingers, I'm probably going to ask my boyfriend to put them on. Okay, this full nail design. This acorn seems to need to move quickly. So I'm going to paint it on, scrape it off, pick it up, stamp it on. Here we go. Wish me luck. Yep, that's the one I want. No changing my mind now. Lots and lots of polish. Not going to be stingy. Okay. Scrape and pick it up. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's a little hazy around those bottom two corners, but I'm going to take it. And it's going on this hand. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to go right there and there. Sweet. Okay. All right. I didn't think it, when I looked at it on the stamper, it didn't look like it would go from edge to edge, but look at that. Look at that. Okay, that's super cute little ferns. I think that those are like palapalai ferns, which are used for lei making here in Hawaii. Looks like it at least. And then there's mushrooms, little maple leaves, oak leaves, whole bunch of fall inspired stuff there. And I don't see needing this anymore, but I'm just going to leave it on for now, just in case I get some weird idea to think of, like, oh, why don't I add this? I'll already have it on. Okay. Let's clean the stamper off. There. Okay, we're back to the thumb. I'm just trying to peel up. So that's the thing about liquid latex, is once it's dry, it's kind of tacky and it's easy to accidentally peel up. Whereas this, once you stick it on there, it's not going to move until you're ready to peel it up. Okay, let's do these gnomes, and I think we're going to go, do I want to have shiny gnomes? I want the acorn. I want the most contrast so that specifically you guys can see it, because I feel like, especially with this one with the green on green, I can see it in real life, especially when the light hits it, but it's very subtle. It's a very subtle look. So let's go for this one. I don't think I need the whole thing, but I'm going to do a pretty wide swath. Might as well. Right? Okay. Got a big card for this. And we're going to move super quick. Just like that. And I have got a row of, I was going to say elves, gnomes. Okay. And they are going across my thumb. Okay. I think if I were to do this again, I would probably do that as a reverse stamping. So pick it up on the stamper and then color in each one of those, because I can see them, but I don't know if you guys can. They may also become more visible once I put the matte top coat on, because when you take away that glare, all of a sudden you can see stuff you couldn't see before. In a good way. Like details that were obscured become visible. Okay. So we are down to 2 nails, you guys. So we got this one, which I'm going to try for that leaf design. This one that I didn't get the first time. And I guess I'm going to do acorn again. I thought I was going to have a bunch more colors to choose from with all those Holo Taco ones. But it's also nice to just use the colors that are in the kit. Because if this is your first subscription box, you might not have a whole array of colors to work with, for stamping at least. With reverse stamping, you can color in designs with standard polish. So you can, I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this one at the very base, like I did with the sunflowers. Okay. And let's clean off the corner of that stamper. There were some gnomes from the last get down. Okay. So there's those. And then this purple one, I think I just want to throw some of that fallen flake taco on. Or fallen leaf taco. I have to come back and clean up these plates here at the end. Okay. So, thumbnail. My thumbnail's really wide, so. Oh, I said I was going to build a gnome. No, I went with the wide one. That's right. You know what else I'm going to do? Where those guys are standing, they're going to be standing on fallen flakes, on fallen leaves. You see that? That is super fun. I don't want to go much closer unless I get a detail brush out because I don't want to start picking up their feet. But was I totally off screen that whole time? I put the fallen leaf taco under their feet, and I think it'll show up much more clearly once we get the matte top coat on. Okay. So my thumbnail's super wide, so I'm going to put one of these on and then grab another dip. Okay. Oh my goodness. It looks totally different on the dark color. It brings out much more of the gold and the fuchsia kind of. Oh no, the fuchsia's still there too. Wow. Wow, Hollow Taco, you really nailed it. Get it? I didn't mean to pun that bad. They hit it out of the park with this top coat. Okay. All right, let me collect myself. I'm going to put the lid. Oh, not quite yet. I'm gonna clean off a stamper. I totally just thumbed my thumb. Let me see if I can fix this. I think I still can. I think we're still now it's getting everywhere. Okay. It's okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna hit that tip just like that, and nobody's ever gonna know it happened, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, look at that. It's great. Mm-hmm. Well, it's a little bit thicker now. Nobody's gonna know. Well, you guys are gonna know. Okay, I can clean that tip off later. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a little space here, I think, is what I was trying to do. Because now I want to come through and put a matte top coat over all my oh, I almost screwed it all up. Okay, let me grab, I need my smudge-free top coat. Oh goodness, that was tricky. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the smudge-free top coat from Maniology B382 is oil-based. It's oil-based, and so it won't reactivate like these really fine lines. It won't reactivate the stamping polish and smear it, i.e. the name smudge-free top coat. Put a little thin bit of that on there. That one doesn't need smudge-free. This one does. Okay. No need. And then, yes, the gnomes need it. I'm going to come back to that thumb because I just put that top coat on the bottom there by their feet. Okay, so let's come back around to this hand. Now this one has no stamping polish, so I'm going to just hit it with the matte top coat here momentarily. Okay. This one for sure needs it. For all those little flowers with schmear. And I mean, when you're on your final step and you're putting a top coat on, that's the last thing you want. You know, it took me an hour this morning to do the manicure with all these gradients, and I could not imagine coming in here on the final step and smudging. That would not make my day. Okay. And if you leave it like this, you'll have a smudge-free top coat that is glossy, but I want to matte top coat everything a little bit more. I tried to get all the way across my thumbnail with just one. I don't know how many times I've said I've got a really wide thumbnail. Okay. All right. So now we're done there. So at this point, if you've got like a quick dry top coat that you prefer, this would be, you know, if you want to keep it shiny. Okay. I'm trying to decide. I've never done the matte top coat without. Ooh, I've never done the matte top coat without a quick dry underneath. So maybe, okay. So I think what I'm going to do then, real quick, in a snap, is put on my Orly in a snap quick dry. Okay. We're going to do that one first, and then now that the smudge free's on there, you're safe to use whatever top coat you like. So I'm going to put this quick dry on to help cure those layers underneath. Quick dry. I hope I'm still in frame. Yep, okay. And I gotta start wrapping it up. You hear that Koki outside the window? That's a frog. Okay. Fallen flake. I really want you guys to see the fallen flake taco done in a matte, because I think the luster still change. It stays there, but changes in the way that like it's hard to explain. Like, oh, because it takes away the gloss, but it still has the luster. Does that make sense? While I was waiting for my fallen flake to get here, Hollow Taco Christine with no H posted like side by sides. Which do you like better, matte or glossy? And of course, they both looked stellar, but the matte had this. I don't know how to explain it. It just had this beauty that was from the luster still being there, but the shine doesn't, the gloss doesn't take away from it. It's really cool. Okay, we're going to go with 2 coats because it always takes 2 to get across my thumb. Or 2 dips, I mean. Okay. And work back this way. Okay. So there's my quick dry. Okay, we're getting there. All right. And now we're going to go in with the matte top coat. And I don't know if they reformulated. They probably did. But I saw a review done on this and people really hated it because it didn't even really go that matte. It like still had luster, or not luster, it still had gloss. It still had shine. And I saw that review while this was in the mail on the way to me. And I thought, oh, well, crap, I wasted my money. But then it got here and it works beautifully, I think. I mean, look at that pinky. We're already matte, already mostly matte. And that pearl of the duochrome artichoke is coming through. Okay, give it a minute though to get truly matte. Mm-hmm. Need 2 on my thumb. Okay, that was quite a bit. Oop, kind of screwing with it. Hopefully that'll flatten back out. And if it doesn't, nobody's going to be looking at my nails that closely, or they'll be distracted by the fallen flake taco that they won't even notice. This topper, you guys, if you're on a budget and you can only afford a couple polishes this fall, I would say that is definitely a must-have, because, well, I mean, it's not a must-have, but I think that that would be a great addition to your lineup, because if you get just a couple creams, 2 other colors, you can do so much by putting that fallen flake on, and then you can have it glossy, you can have it matte. I need 2 dips on my thumb. I think this one being extra heavy on the fallen flake, you're going to see what I was talking about with the matte version. Okay, you guys, I think I am finished. So let's start over here. We got, yeah, you can see that green way better now that there's no gloss. You can see the luster of the pearl. And same for this one. Oh my goodness, look at that top coat. It's going to be in my fall stuff. Okay, then there's our cute little bear. And there's a gradient with fallen flake and matte taco. And then here's my gnomes across the board, and they're all standing. The idea is that they were standing on fallen leaves. So I hope that, oh, I'm off screen. I hope that translated, that that's the idea, is that they're all standing on a bunch of fallen leaves. And then over here we got, I don't know if I'm thrilled with how that purple changed. The nightshade changed in the matte version. That's cute. I love that one. I love how that one turned out. Oh no. So I love the top coat. that being matte, but still having that. That's just crazy. It's just beautiful. Oh, I got to hit that side with the matte a little bit better. But I don't like how the purple almost turned. It's almost pastel. Like, is that the word to describe it? I think it is. But give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna just add the tiniest bit over here, and I hope I don't screw things up. Okay. Matte top coat. Yeah, it definitely changes the purple. I don't know if I was expecting that. Because like these ones stay. Oh, look at the gradient on that one though. With the, oh my goodness, is that in focus? This one, I think this one might be my favorite. That might be the next Manny that doesn't have a box of something to open. I think I'm doing that green gradient with the fallen leaf taco and a matte taco. That's the winner right there. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That is the winner in my book. Okay, guys. I hope you found something useful. I'll tell you how to sign up for the Manny by Me kit in the description. There's a $5 off code, and I know this is already over an hour, so I will wrap it up. Bye.